The Wizard of Oz. Chapter 1. The Cyclone. Dorothy lived on a lonely farm in Kansas with only her Uncle Henry, her Aunt Em, and her little dog Tutu for company. One day, as they played outside, the sky grew dark. Then the wind whipped up with a chilling moan. "There's a cyclone coming," called her Uncle Henry. "Quick, into the cellar!" In a panic, Tutu ran to hide under her bed. Dorothy dashed after him as the wind shrieked and the whole house shook. With a mighty wrench, the cyclone whirled the house into the sky. Dorothy shivered with terror. "What will happen to us, Tutu?" she whispered. The house sailed through the sky for hours. Suddenly, with a sinking jolt, they landed. "Welcome to Oz," cried a man in a pointed hat. "And thank you. You've just killed the Wicked Witch of the East and set us free." "Who? What?" asked Dorothy, horrified. "I haven't killed anyone." "Well, your house did," a woman told her. "Look! Two scrawny legs stuck out from under a wall." As Dorothy looked, the legs vanished, leaving only a pair of silvery shoes behind. The woman handed them to Dorothy. "These are yours now," she said. Dorothy took the shoes in a daze. "Do you know the way to Kansas?" she asked. "I have to go home." The strangers shook their heads. "Maybe the great wizard can help," suggested the woman. "He lives in Emerald City, at the end of the yellow brick road." Chapter 2. A Scarecrow, a Tin Man, and a Lion. Dorothy packed some food and set out for the city at once. She walked briskly along the yellow road, her silver shoes tinkling on the bricks. As she passed a field, a scarecrow winked at her. Dorothy jumped in surprise. "How do you do?" he asked. "He talks too," thought Dorothy. "Hello," she said shyly. "How are you?" "Not so good," the scarecrow said. "It's very boring stuck up here." "Where are you off to?" he asked a moment later. "To see the wizard," Dorothy replied. "I need help to get home." "Wizard? What wizard?" said the scarecrow. "I don't know anything," he added sadly. "I have no brains." "Oh dear," said Dorothy. "Well, why don't you come with me? Maybe the wizard could give you some brains." So they went on together. The land grew wilder until, by evening, they were walking through a thick forest. That night, they sheltered in a log cabin. Dorothy woke to hear strange groans. A man made of tin was standing, as still as a statue, by a pile of logs. "Are you all right?" she asked. "No," the tin man grunted. "I can't move. I was caught in the rain and I've rusted." Dorothy spotted an oil can and swiftly oiled the tin man's joints. "Thank you," he sighed. "I might have stood there forever. What brings you here?" "The scarecrow and I are going to see the great wizard," Dorothy told him. "I want to go home and the scarecrow wants a brain." The tin man thought for a second. "Do you think the wizard could give me a heart?" he asked. "I expect so," said Dorothy. "Then I'll come too," he decided. The new companions had just set off when a lion leaped onto the road. Opening his slobbery jaws, he gave a terrible roar. As the lion towered over Tutu, Dorothy smacked him on the nose. "Stop it," she cried. "You must be a coward to pick on a little dog." The lion looked ashamed. "You're right," he mumbled. "I only roared to make people run away." "You should ask the wizard for courage," said Dorothy, "and told him where they're going." The lion nodded eagerly. "I'll come with you," he growled.